Jagger, here is a look at some of your second run Willard. Like we said, you were ninth place, top 10, nice job. But put you up here against the run winner and overall race winner, Van Arsdale, and for a little comparison and try to find, how can we close the gap? He beat you by 5 seconds here, so we got to figure out how to close that gap on him. You're both coming through here the same spot. One thing we've been talking about with you is the big wide stance, and you got to narrow it. You got to narrow your stance. It's really hard to get on the outside ski with a big wide stance. We end up to be 2-footed or on the inside. We're not quick foot to foot, and hard to get both feet out from underneath us when it's so wide. So narrow the stance. He comes through here and see immediately that he's more clean carving. You're kind of chucking him sideways there, so scrubbing speed right there. We'll see, obviously, again, that big wide stance going to be tough. He looks pretty balanced over the outside ski there, using ankles and knees, both feet up and underneath him. And you're on the inside ski. You can see your outside ski drifting down the hill initially there. And he had a nice pole plant there. Right there. And you don't really have a pole plant. You need to be pole planting. And we need to be level and on the outside ski. Obviously you can see yourself, shoulders not level. And losing the outside ski right there with all that spray. Slalom, more so than GS, but also in GS, we can't stand up tall. We can't pop up. We can't up on weight. What happens is we don't have time for it, number one. Number two is that it gets us light. We up on weight, takes weight off the skis, and we're light at the top of the turn here and skidding. So this is called retraction. So instead of extension, we call it, you can call it flexion. But he's got to get the skis from one side of him to the other, and he kind of sucks them up using his legs and extends out the other way with his leg, not upwards. Good rule of thumb is the head, level of the head shouldn't change much. And you can see the level of his head is pretty close to the same. You're going to see your level of your head, your head's much higher right now. So we got to start learning to use retraction instead of extension in the transition. And you can see him, some nice upper and lower body separation and really on the outside ski there. And again, you're looking on the inside. You can see that the skis diverging and splitting. And one thing with the pole plant, we want to try to get a forward pole plant if we can. And you can see him come in here. That pole plant is in front of his boot. Your pole plant, if that's a pole plant, it's more dragging it. And it's way behind you. So let's work on a forward pole plant and a consistent pole plant. Again, the big wide stance is going to be tough, especially on combination. Again, look like you lost the outside ski. You're falling to the inside right there. Feet widen. Spray. he got a little squashed in here, but did a great job in keeping it going and using that retraction. You can see you're obviously on the inside ski. Again, big wide stance. Gonna be tough. Get on the outside ski, roll them up with a big wide stance.